is your real-life superhero. When my mother died, everyone thought she had offed herself for some reason, but I knew the truth. A few days before that, her ex-boyfriend had been released from prison. He was constantly sending her threats and demanding she send him money, or else he will hurt us. He was part of a dangerous gang, so these threats weren't fake. She would cry herself to sleep every night until one day. She never returned home from work. I just knew that her ex had done something to her, and I think my dad knew as well. On the day of the funeral, he looked me in the eye and asked, "Can you take care of yourself?" I nodded, and then he drove off in his car with a crowbar in his hand. Later that night, I discovered that my dad had driven straight to the ex-boyfriend's house. There were 2 other men at the house, but my dad was in the army and quickly dispatched him with a hit to the back of their head. Then he put the ex-boyfriend in front of a camera and forced him to confess. The guy spoke about how he had tracked down my mother and rammed into her car with a pickup truck and then finished the job after she refused to give him her banking information as soon as he was done. My dad started beating him with his bare hands. I don't think I've ever seen him that angry and emotional. He only came home after he also finished the job, and although he waited for the cops to come arrest him, it never happened. I only found the video after he passed away from